It's already 7 p.m., sir. Should we start?
Okay lang, you wanna start na?
Okay, sige. Start na tayo.
Sige. Good
Hello,
evening.
good evening, everyone. Okay, so welcome to the AI Study Group Orientation brought to you by Data Masters and Data Engineering Pilipinas. We're so excited to have you here tonight as we embark on this journey of learning, collaboration, and growth in AI. Whether you're just starting out or already exploring AI applications, this study group is designed to help you gain practical insights, hands on experience, and a strong support system. But before we dive into the session, we have something special to celebrate. Today is the birthday of our amazing facilitator, Mr. Alan Tan. Let's take a moment to wish him a fantastic day filled with success, happiness, and of course, more AI innovations.
Happy birthday, sir.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you guys.
Okay, so on behalf of the whole community, we truly appreciate your time and dedication in guiding us through AI and sharing your expertise with us. Thank you for everything that you did. We wish you nothing but the best. So now let's get into why we're here tonight. Mr. Alantan will share the vision behind this AI study group and what participants can look forward to. Now the floor is yours, sir.
All right, thank you Kata sa introduction saka sa greetings. Good evening guys. Ayan, I think I can see a number of people already joined in. Looking forward for organizing this event. So basically, we are setting up this study group primarily to build a community for AI enthusiasts, no, para we can also learn and share. So for tonight, this will just be, I guess, an orientation and a pulse check on what topics you want to cover and what we will do. But before that, I just like to share with you the summary of the survey. I believe a number of you, filled up the survey form. So let's just go through the results of the survey. First and foremost, we all have 40 participants. So thank you. Very encouraging ang numbers. I was targeting around 20. So halos twice nung in-expect kong number. So that's a very encouraging number. At least we'll be able to form a pretty good number of groups to learn together. So you can see from the graph, a good number are also either familiar na. No? So if you look at this, studying Python, you have already applying AI at work and applying data science at work. So that's more than 70% are already familiar with data science, with AI, and already using them at work. We have some are none and some are studying Python programming. For the purpose of the study group, we expect a large part to be familiar already in Python. Kung nag-aaral pa lang po mang Python, I suggest you take other courses, maybe yung mga YouTube tutorials, yung mga data camps, other channels for that. But for the study group, I mean, of course, you're free to sit in, but baka lang mahirapan mag-catch up. So if no Python background, try to learn from other avenues, other channels. We're expecting people in this group to be familiar with Python and familiar already with some degree about data science. And that's what the survey is also showing anyway. No? And then yun na nga, a good number is also willing to contribute. That's more than 80%. So that's a good thing. For those who's listening, hopefully ma-impluensyahan kayo so that you'll be able to participate also. The purpose of the study group is for everyone to be able to share. Diba? Hindi lurker lang. Kung lurker lang sa YouTube kayo, nandun. Marami po kayong pwedeng mapanood dun. No, the study group, the main essence kasi is that you can learn by studying and by sharing. So that's what we want to practice here. In terms of career goals, so these are what you'll expect from the rest of the group na nandito. many are expecting to be able to do freelance work as a result of joining this group and siguro change ng career to either to do some AI work, no? Meron ding they just do AI concepts and building startups. No, so for any of these top four, I think I will be able to help you out. Also, if you notice naman earlier, marami rin kasing already working on AI, no? So I'm sure there are other people here that can also share their experience. Okay, in terms of availability, that's why we scheduled on Saturday evening. Medyo sasabay siya doon sa regular program ni Data Engineering Pilipinas. So I just coordinated with Kata and Sir Mike. We'll just do it on a separate meeting room. Tapos siguro mag-shift lang yung time ng konti. So that we can still do it on Saturday night. I think 8 to 9 p.m., di ba? Wala lang kasing program for tonight, but the study group will be 8 to 9. 7 to 8 yung resume thingy, and then we'll be doing the study group 8 to 9. So we'll limit it within 1 hour para naman hindi ganun kahaba. Yon. And then these are some of the suggestions we heard. So we can consider this, no? So there's a body learning. So let's see if we can organize something like that. Groups, grouping you into groups. Mini projects, definitely we need some kind of hands-on para we can put what we learned into practice. Interactive coding sessions and be able to do research and breakthrough. So the research and breakthrough, I think, agree, this is my goal. Not only for me, but for our country, that we'll be able to come up with new research and breakthrough. It's not going to be easy kasi, we have to understand the fundamental muna ng AI, and everything around it so that we can build or develop our own algorithms, no? But nevertheless, projects that with real world relevance, definitely, I think we must achieve that. Portfolio, syempre, di ba? Because if you're looking for projects, if you're looking for better careers, you definitely need projects with AI application that you'll be able to showcase. Yon. Then again, same with projects. Communication is another skill na I think people are expecting. So definitely, because everyone will have their opportunity to share and teach what they've learned. Similarly, people who are explaining some things to people, key people to understand. Discord channel, so maybe we'll, I think Sir Mike was gracious enough to lend us the Facebook. Parang nirename niya isang Facebook group, so we can continue that. Marami ng tao nandun. 2,000 yata nandun. So, maybe, let's see kung baka, maganda rin kasi marami so that, marami rin matututo. Baka lang mahiya yung iba mag-post pag napakalaki ng group. So we'll see. Collaboration with students. In case you don't know, I am part of the CHED technical panel. So I have other programs that hopefully can coordinate with the different schools. In the meantime, dito muna tayo sa Data Engineering Pilipinas na community mag-share ng knowledge on AI. Ayan na, ang dami ng tao. Okay. Ayan, so why are we doing this? So first and foremost, this one is from Gartner saying that enterprise and 80% of enterprise apps will have Gen AI by 2026. That's as early as next year. Now, so we're expecting that if the prediction is true, or if it's not naman, it's probably going to be near those number. A lot of the applications will have some form of AI in the end. No, so for those who are, hindi ko po masyadong familiar with the community in data engineering, but for us software developers, and yung mga software developers dito, we also have to retool and learn how to integrate AI into our applications. And primarily because of this. And this one is from Statista showing the growth of AI here in our country. No, so this is very specific na on Philippines. No, so actually right now we are only at about 1/4 of the potential growth ng AI, either in terms of the influence sa GDP or in terms of the market size. Nandito pa lang po tayo nandito pa lang siguro tayo sa 2024 eh. And then we're moving up all the way to, I think this was all over the news, no, $1.3 trillion that we could gain from AI, based on Statista data. Okay, so the growth is there, but if I look at, this is my own assessment of the AI scene. We can probably see in the news na maraming gumagamit ng AI. In fact, in some of the earlier news last year, Philippines was one of the top 4 consumer of AI. But, we remained as consumers of AI. Tayo yung tagagamit ng ChatGPT. Kung ano man yung mga tech dyan, everybody's so proud how they use it. But we're not actually building them. We're users of AI. Unfortunately, there's not enough people who can actually build, AI solutions. And this is one of the purpose also why I'd like to have a study group, so that, we can have more people who, at least man lang, may chance tayo makabuild ng AI. Hindi ko sinasabing expert ako, kaya ginawa ko siyang study group. Sama-sama tayo. Pwede pong magpa-join, of course. Tawagin niyo lang ang inyong mga kakilala, kaibigan, whoever likes to join, can join. No? And then, again, this is a study group, so we're expecting everyone to be able to contribute also. Diba? Malakas lang loob ko mag-organize. I think, just because this is really, what we need. No? So, if you look at the different stages of developing mga AI models, right? So we start from data preparation to building of the foundational models to post-training to integration of apps and AI users. Basically, ito yung mga stages. We will go through this in more detail in the next few slides. But binake down ko lang siya into these stages so that we know where we position. So if you look at the data collection and preparation, this is where, the data analysts, engineers, annotators come in. There's a huge demand for people to actually do the annotation, cleansing. Marami naman din taong familiar, but I think what we are lacking in this side are the locally annotated data. No? So, kasi, if you look at, for example, Hugging Face, and you look for Tagalog datasets, Filipino datasets, there's not a lot. No? So, in fact, ang mga nakausap ko pa were the professors from FEU. They shared something about the Cebuano dataset. And those datasets came from the original research pa nila, Dr. Rachel Rojas, several years ago. No? Nasa UP na si Rachel Rojas. Nasa Lasal pa siya that time. Isa ako sa mga estudyante niya at that time, no. So there's not a lot of initiative to push for local datasets. And I think, if we want to have more locally aligned na mga language models na AI aligned sa culture natin, the way we talk with the different dialects, we need to have more datasets there. Unfortunately, that means more people doing the annotation. Matrabaho kasi to. No? So, and then, I think the other issue also, lahat naman tayo nakakaintindi ng English. So, parang, the English chat GPT is enough na, di ba? So, so that's one of the concerns here. So once we have the data collection ready, the next stage kasi is the doing of the foundational models. Ito mahirap na area to, no? Because this is where OpenAI, Google, those engineers come in and actually build all these models, no? So the demand is very few and very small. These are probably the ones with the PhD degrees coming up with new algorithms with the discipline to actually, run the different tests and measure yung performance ng iba't ibang algorithm. No? So this would require highly specialized skills and high compute investment. No? So besides from kailangan ay mabangis ka sa math and algorithms, it's gonna be expensive because you'll be running your algorithm across a large number of compute without a guarantee whether it will perform or not, because a lot of these are actually experiments that you'll have to do. So that is where the DeepSeek is able to develop. Actually, DeepSeek is more on post training, but they also did their own base pre-trained model. Yung DeepSeek V3, right? They introduced several technologies also here. Yung kanilang mga quantization techniques to improve the compute time of their models. No? So that comes here. The problem we have here is this one is going to be expensive. So I don't know if hopefully mga top schools or the government or can do that, but ito yung sa pre-training. After pre-training, there is post-training. So sa post-training, you already have a pre-trained model, you want to do fine-tuning, optimization, so dito yan papasok. There is a good demand also because there are companies who wants to have their own model aligned to their own preferences. Diba? Dito yung mga papasok yung mga Bloomberg GPT, kanya-kanyang mga language models, mga legal na specialized na GPT or medical na GPT. No? So, fine-tuning and distillation, this comes for post-training. I don't see anyone really good or specialized, at least in our country, who can do this. Ito, I think kaya natin. Kasi what we need here are skilled engineers and the proper training. No? So I think if we're able to execute that well, we'll be able to build something in relation to this. The next is app integration. So this is what we see mostly in the internet. Diba? Lahat ng mga tutorials about RAG, RAGAS, mga prompt engineering, all of this, that's where AI app integration comes into play. Of course, there's a lot of demand there. No? If you are a software developer, you probably need to know how to call the OpenAI API, how to create your own agents, how will agents interact with each other. No? So, dito yan papasok. I foresee that most of the software companies, in case you don't know, I'm also a board director of the Philippine Software Industry Association. So I know that many of our member companies can learn this on their own, either through the YouTube tutorials, diba? So posibleng pag may project na, that's the only time they will figure out how to do it. Kaya yan kasi there are materials already available as long as you are a professional developer. You have capability to learn all these new technologies, because at the end of the day, most of these are mga API calls or a little logical na mga programming, kaya siyang gawin. No? So with AI app integration, then of course the AI users, this is what everybody else is, no? So so you'll see that there's a huge demand. Marami pa rin kailangan ng training. No? I was surprised. I did some training in some of the corporations, mga multinational corporation. Hindi pa rin lahat talaga familiar. No? So, in the last event I had, so the company did not have an officially endorsed or kakalabas lang na officially endorsed chat GPT nila, kung ano man yun. Yung official company na chatbot. But everyone heard of ChatGPT or have tried ChatGPT, but not necessarily for work. No, so I think what we'll see is that a lot of the people are already familiar. Maybe they're just not applying it to work, or ayaw nila sabihin na ginagamit nila ChatGPT. So, para sa mga estudyante dito sa school, di ba? Or ChatGPT, ayaw mong aminin kasi it feels like cheating. I think we're still at that stage. Maybe we will progress and later on tatanggapin na natin na it's a part of the tool. You're so smart, you use the tool properly. Pero meron kasing ganun eh. In fact, meron isang talk sa Lasal eh. Parang sabi, how can we avoid na parang yung student nga, feels like they're cheating if they use ChatGPT. So yung answer lang doon is that if you use the answer as is and you did not think or add anything into it, then it will really feel like cheating kasi wala ka na natutunan tapos di ka pa nag-isip kung ano yung ni-reply sa'yo, di ba? So, technically, while this is a very simple topic, there's a lot of people that still needs training on this matter. But then again, there's a lot of materials already out there. Okay, so this is more or less the different stages and my own opinion on, the supply and demand. Kung may mali, let me know, comment lang po kayo or feel free to butt in. This is not it's not actually my presentation but more of a orientation. Gusto ko rin malaman, what everyone else in this group feels and thinks about this. Yun. Pero kung wala namang comment, full na po ata ang channel. Ayun na nga.
25 lang.
Hanggang 25 lang.
Yung voice, yung live stage yung profit.
Oh, we saw it. Ayan. So maybe, I don't know, we'll work something out for the next few sessions. Sorry kung may mga hindi na maka-join sa group. Binus ko na siya eh. Anyways. Okay. Sorry, may question pa pala. Machine learning courses in DataCamp will consider as AI from Cardinal Shan. Yes. Yes, machine learning is part of AI already. A lot of the practices and methodologies in machine learning are being used. A lot of the concepts in data science is, being used also in, training, pre-training. Ganon din yun, no? So, in fact, I think some of the discipline in data science needs to be learned by mga programmers and the other way around. So, they will all intersect. So, kung nakapag-machine learning na kayo sa DataCamp, I think a good number of the activities we'll be doing, dapat kaya na siya. Question, any APC, data privacy crash course specialized? Ay, hindi po ako familiar for personally, I don't know anything about yung training on data privacy. I do talks about responsible AI though, ethical AI. Okay. Yung mga AI, yung mga AI ethicist dapat part siya ng AI development. So, in fact, yung last na training ko, hindi pa nga to development eh. Ano lang siya? It's a training on prompting. But part of the training of prompting, the CISO required me to include responsible AI topics, ethical AI. So I think lalo na kung magbe-build tayo ng models, it's important na we also understand about ethical AI. Yep. Yun. Sige. So let's move on a bit on the technical side, no? So for all of these stages, there are different skills kasi that needs to be learned, no? So for data collection and preparation, dito papasok. I think a lot of the topics are being discussed in this group. Data engineering, right? Yung data pipelines, PySpark, distributed data, big data. Ayan na. Is there a way to convert this voice channel into stage?
You have to transfer to that stage.
Should we transfer? Tanong natin. Ano talagay mo?
Ay, pwede naman sir, kaya lang di ba yung problema natin last time, hindi ka makapag-present.
Oh.
Yung doon sa live stage, di ba? Hindi pa natin na-try. So, dapat siguro pala,
Ikaw nakapag-present ka?
hindi ko pa rin na-try, sir. Kasi first time ko mag-live channel nun eh. Yung sa atin nun.
Sino nakapag-present?
Hindi, nagpa-present ako dito lang sa sa meeting channel. Pero first time ako nakagamit nung live channel na binigyan ako ni Sir Mike ng access. Kaya lang, hindi ko yun nga, di ba, hindi ka makapag-present nung slides.
Oo. Oo nga eh. Wait lang guys. Give me 2 minutes, try ko mag-present. Ako muna mag-switch, no? Try kong
Sige, sir.
lumipat doon. Kung nakapag-share screen ako, join na lang kayo doon para mas marami maka-attend.
Yes.
Alright. Walay, sablay. kailangan yata moderator daw or admin para
Yes, sir. Kasi hindi ko pa na-practice yung mga pagbibigay ng access. Yun yung sinabi ni Sir Mike na kailangan ko pa aralin.
Sige,
Next
mag-practice
time.
tayo next time. Pasensya
Yes,
na
sir.
po sa
From
mga
now
hindi
on.
maka-join. Swerte na lang ang mga naka-join. Hindi pa rin naka-record. I-share na lang siguro natin tong slide, no?
Nagre-record naman ako, sir. Okay lang.
Ayun. Sige, gano'n na lang siguro. Alright, so let's continue. So yan na nga. No? So as I was talking about earlier, in terms of data collection, these are some of the skills that are needed, which I believe a number of these are already being discussed dito. No? So the data pipelines, yung mga SQL, data processing, labeling, annotation. I'm not sure about labeling, annotation, and then synthetic data generation. This might be areas of interest for us.
Share ulit, sir, nung screen. Nawala yung screen mo.
Kausap ko sarili ko. Bay yan. Ayan. Okay na. Sige. So ito yung sa data collection and preparation. No, so after this, you'll have the foundational model. So ito nga yung hardcore. Of course, you'll need to know TensorFlow or PyTorch, depende kung ano yung language na ginagamit for the AI. Si OpenAI o sa Triton. No, knowledge on transformers, which we already did have a discussion in the in our patikim session sa transformer. Itong LSTM, CNN, these are more traditional, older architecture of neural networks. There's data, distributed data. Yan, kung gusto niyo hardcore, pwedeng mag-CUDA. Kung gusto niyo assembly. Yan. So, kasi this was more towards optimizing na, no? Parallelization and optimization ng mga computes. This would again require us to have access to GPUs and yung mga training models. Or we can go into post-training. So post-training means you have a pre-trained model, you want to fine-tune it to your model. No? So mas feasible to, mas realistic. This is where RLHF, PPO, and DPO comes in, yung mga fine-tuning or knowledge distillation. So si DeepSeek R1, no, marami po findings or maraming paper. In fact, may gagawin ng YouTube channel to talk about the DeepSeek R1. Di ko pa lang nare-record. That explains ano yung mga post-training practices that they did, especially in terms of the reinforcement learning, no, and the knowledge distillation. Right? So, yan. So that one we can cover. Hopefully, we'll be able to discuss as part of this study group. No? So dito papasok yan, LoRa, QLoRa, which makes the fine-tuning and some of the post-training somewhat feasible on a smaller device. Siguro kahit yung mga Google Colab, yung mga, you run it for a few hours, pwede na. No? Siyempre kung production, you probably need longer training time. Di ba yun yung may nilabas na mga $30 na $50 na ni-fine-tune nila yung isang model. So that would fall under this. This is more on towards post-training. Then there's AI integration. So I think a lot of the events or a lot of the YouTube videos, ang maganda kasi dito is that when you do AI integration, for example, talk about LangServe, that can be done in an hour. Parang in a 1 hour session, more or less, you can explain, basic about LangServe. RAG. Meron nga akong RAG na talk, RAG assessment, 30 minutes delivered. No, may hands-on pa. No, so that's a good thing about this because you can do, this very these topics in a very short time frame. So yan, and then Pinecone, ganito. So these are like snippets of topics. Ang maganda din dito, these are very applicable already because this would mean applying AI directly into your application, right? So it then can also cover deploying of the applications to Docker, Kubernetes, and the different framework, no? Yung mga LangChain, yan, Fast API. And then the AI prompts, of course. So if you're an end user, you're expected to at least be familiar already of basic, prompting, mga use case sa business, how do you use it. So this would be more of the end user na they already know what they're looking for. They have an idea ano yung kaya o hindi kaya ng AI, how to verify and make sure tama yung response ni AI, right? So this is more or less what everything is all about. Hinighlight ko dito yung mga topics I think, that we can cover. So we're not gonna bother with prompt engineering or at least about mga user prompts. No, we can talk about how to integrate. We can talk about post-training so that we can get, deeper knowledge. The thing with post-training is ideally we should understand, the different neural network architecture so that we know how post-training works. We get a better appreciation how post-training works. Again, you probably need a Google Colab Pro or somehow an access to GPUs. Ito mga A100 na GPU para ma-perform siya. No? Kasi otherwise 10 years baka matapos yung training. The data labeling and annotation, I think there's some things that needs to be learned there as well as the generation ng synthetic data. Hindi to lahat familiar ako. That's why we have a study group. No? So I have an idea where things should fall into place and what's needed to learn. And then hopefully, if we all learn and share, we'll be able to, everyone can learn, many of the concepts here. All right, so the purpose, the concept behind the study group, I'm following the Feynman technique nga. So basically, this is a learning process saying na, if you want to learn something, you choose a concept, you teach it to yourself, or teach it to someone else because that's the best way for you to, get more in-depth knowledge about it. And then malaman mo what you are lacking, what you need to learn, and then together you can learn it together, and then you can simplify the material. So that's what we would like to achieve in this study group. So a few rules lang. Basically, we'd like everyone to participate. Meaning lahat po tayo mayroong kailangan gagawin. At marami naman pwedeng gawin. Yeah. For those na ito nakita natin kanina from the survey, a good number are already applying AI to their work, 30%. No? So they can lead the discussion, they can organize the session, yung may mga experience na. Pwede rin tayo magkaroon ng coordinator, like si Kata, who do community announcements, to do coordination. And then, ito yung bulk of the work where we will have people doing the research. So we can have a research on either a paper, material, a YouTube video, and present it to the rest of the group. So again, the purpose is not only for you to learn from the video, but also learn to explain, parang in-explain mo ulit yung natutunan mo. So you learn better by doing that. You can also do programming. So you build a certain app, and then you present the result to the rest of the group. No? So it can be through Kaggle or pwede nga ano lang existing mga YouTube tutorial videos kung nanonood kayo. May mga ganon. And then you just go through it yourself and then explain it to the rest of the group. So, and then for those na gusto mag-participate kulang pa sa background, no, they can act as the inquirer basically to ask questions. No, so in for example, may topic, your task is to be the inquirer, 'di ba? After the presentation, your job is to ask for questions, no, so that we can improve yung collaboration nung class, nung study group. And we're scheduling this 8 to 9 p.m. sa Discord channel. We'll have to figure out muna yung limit on the number of participants on the group study. Okay? Any questions before we move on? Somebody chat.
Ako sir, may
Wala
question.
mga tanong, guys. Sige lang.
Gaano kadalas yung nito session?
Weekly? Habang ginaganahan pa lahat?
Okay, sige sir.
Pwede naman po mag-unmute. 25 lang naman tayo.
Yung mga may tanong, pwedeng mag-unmute and ask your questions.
Good evening po, Sir Tan.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Kaya ba namin bumili ng hardware-based na A100 para dun sa pre-training?
Hindi. Wow. Sana all. Pare, ang mahal nun. No, Google Colab, there's a $25 in the Google Colab Pro. With Google Colab Pro, you'll have access to A100 already. No? Kahit ako hindi ako makakabili ng A100. May mga proposal kami sa project to set up mga servers H100. 1.5 million isang GPU. Hindi uubra isang GPU. Minimum 2. 3 million kagad. So hindi siya accessible sa lahat. 5090 siguro. So kahit yung 5090, di ba, magkano? 150,000 consumer grade na GPU. Kulang pa sa memory yun. So rent lang tayo. Thank you for the question. Ayan, which outlet? Ayan, so yun yung next. Sorry, go ahead.
Sir Alan, okay lang ba i-test natin na na doon tayo sa kabila? Doon sa
Sige,
state?
yan na pala.
Oo, kasi
Oo nga.
I think pwede yata na up to 50 packs sa stage.
Opo, pwede. Hindi lang
Oo.
maka-share slide doon. Ayan,
Sige,
sir.
i-enable kita.
Ayun. Thank
Yes,
you.
savior si Sir
Hindi
Mike.
pa tayo, guys. May savior.
Okay.
Sige. Actually, dapat pwede ka, pero sige, diba? Sige natin, ha? Sige pa tayo.
So, sir, di ko pa na-try eh. Yun.
Hello.
Sige nga, Alan, try mo nga mag-share screen.
Ayun, mukhang pwede na. Kita niyo na?
Yes.
Yan yung di natin nagawa last time eh. Thank you, Sir Mike.
Alright, sige.
Ayan, sige. So, let's continue. I think yung last na question was, meron na bang topic per week? So, yun po yung next part ng ating orientation is to discuss ano yung mga topics na i-cover. So, kung may mga questions pa kayo about how we're going to do it, yun, discuss muna natin before the topics. Question po, bale, minimum skill set for this is at least alam yung Python programming. Python programming, good question. Ideally, may familiar ng concepts of data science, training set, test set. Although, kaya naman siguro siyang maintindihan in the process. But definitely, marunong ng Python. Sige, gano'n na lang. Yun. It would help if you already know, training, test sets, how that works. Yun. Can we vote on those topic of the week? Eventually, yes, we'll be able to choose topics that we want to discuss. However, the first few sessions are fundamental, which I think everyone has to undergo. No, so siguro first, 5-6 sessions is more about neural networks, yung mga ganun. So that pag may iba tayong pinag-usapan in the future, nagkakaintindihan na tayo. Alright. Thank you, Sir Mike. Can invite people to speak. Balik ko lang po doon sa previous slide. Baka kasi may mga hindi ayun, no? Tulad nila Sir Ian, sorry. Napuno yung room. Sige. Mag-antay-antay pa tayo. Dumadami pa ang ating audience. Let's wait a few minutes. Kung may mga question po, you post the questions. And then I'll just quickly do a recap nung na-discuss dito just so ma-catch up yung hindi makapasok sa room kanina. Oh no, 15 minutes na. Sige. So, i-recap ko lang quickly yung what I presented earlier. So, basically, these are the different stages nung development ng AI. And we would like to focus on topics that are highlighted. So for data collection preparation, it's more of, how to do data labeling annotations. As I mentioned earlier, the problem here is that there's not enough Tagalog or Filipino datasets available on the net. No? So hopefully we can build, certain skills, at may mga magmagandang loob, mag-share ng kanilang time para mag-build ng Tagalog datasets. And then it can also be synthetic data generation. Then as for the foundational models, I think we need to have knowledge on what are different architecture, how the architecture work. We don't necessarily, hindi na ako nangarap na makagawa na sariling transformer architecture or to improve on it. No, kasi yun na nga, to be able to achieve that, you need to be super smart. Mga ano lang yan, less than 0.1% ng mundo siguro yung mga kaya. Ito yung may mga PhD degrees, di ba? Plus, you also need a large compute, no, to do experimentation and testing on your theories or concepts. No? So we'll not focus on that. No? If there are people interested, of course, why not? But we're not going to cover that in this discussion. But we'd like everyone to have an understanding, an intuition, what are the different neural network architectures. And then we'll focus more on post-training, which has something to do about knowledge distillation, about improvement, mga PPO, DPO, reward modeling, and then the different libraries, LoRa, QLoRa, how this works so that you can fine-tune the pre-trained model. No, so kasi a lot can be achieved in post-training. If you look at, again, the DeepSeek R1, a large part of the tasks doon sa R1 are post-training tasks performed on the V3 model. Doon yung reasoning model. So the reasoning model kasi nag-work after the V3 na model. So we can may chance pa tayo dito na maka-build ng mga sarili nating algorithms. And then the AI integration nga. So of course, kung sino may mga gusto mag-present about how they did their integration to their application, how they use their vector database, how they use chain of thought, and knowledge graph and everything. We can also cover. Again, the advantage of the topics here are most of these topics can be taught in an hour or even less. No, so in fact, maraming YouTube videos na pwedeng panoorin that can cover this. No, the foundation kasi in the post-training, kahit may mga YouTube videos, medyo it needs to have some form structure para maintindihan siya properly. Alright, so since wala na pa sumasok na question, we would like to move on doon sa topics. There are two proposals I have in mind. One is dahil we only can promote publicly available books, and it's only Andrei Burkov who's gracious enough to put his book in public. Parang read now, buy later. Yun yung kanyang pinopromote. I'll send the link dito sa group chat. Feel free to check it out and see if this is something you want to read and share to the rest of the group. This covered the basics, the fundamentals that are needed to learn and understand transformer model. However, I find the book very dense. Check nyo po kung... So yun lang yung concern ko, medyo... nakikita niyo nakashare, yes. So if you go through the different chapters ng books, medyo dense yung pag-discuss niya, a lot of mathematical formulas, but if you're up to it, pwede naman. Ito mga basic introduction about about the concepts of AI. Meron sinuggest hindi ko alam, sir. Sir, pwede bang hindi ko alam yung name. I'll bring you up to stage. Paano na pwede i-add to stage? Paano kita i-add to stage?
They have to raise their hand.
The Sabi Tech Dude. Understanding Deep Learning. Ayun. Anong name, sir? Pakilala na kayo. Para magkakilala tayo. Sir Eman. Ayun. Ayan. So, pwede rin ito. Wait, check natin kung ano mga... Ayan pala, marami. May mga notebook pa to. Oo. Hindi tayo maubusan ng chapter na ito. So, dami
Kung
nang
gustong
na-cover
magsalita,
dito.
Yung gusto
Pwede
magsalita,
mag-raise
just
ng
raise your
hand,
hand tapos i-allow ko kayo sa stage.
Yun, tama. So, meron po dito, okay. So, supervised learning. Let's check. Check ko lang saglit, ha? Ganun.
PDF siya.
Yeah, may PowerPoint eh. Okay, so pwede ito. I think maraming materials dito. It's publicly available also. The other thing I have in mind is instead of the book, we just go to YouTube videos. Meron din kasing mga YouTube videos. Like si 3 Blue 1 Brown, there's a lot of very good videos there. Wala nga lang siyang code. Yung sa AI Makerspace naman, ito yung more on integration. I am a peer supporter of AI Makerspace, by the way. So, pagka may mga class sila, nandun ako to help the teachers. May mga group, ano kasi kami dun, mga study group, tawag doon? Breakout groups. Tapos, we go through the activities. I help yung mga nag-enroll doon sa sa AI Makerspace. Puro mga foreigner yung mga doon. Ayan. So, having said that, ang meron lang ako ngayon is an Excel sheet which I will share with everyone. And if you can go through this Excel sheet, hindi ko pa siya nilagyan ng laman so that I get the feeling of, how we want to organize this. But I suggest na the first few topics should be more on the neural network muna. Actually, yung pinadala ni Sir Eman, marami doon. But these are those functions. Six, eight. Type lang po kayo. Feel free to type in. Titingin din ako ng Or actually, wag muna natin lagyan ng date. Ilagay nyo lang yung mga topic na gusto nyong makover. I'm sure walang gustong maglagay sa March 1.
Gustong magsalita, pwede ha.
Ikaw daw mauna. March 1,
Pwede sir, may mga... Hindi ako pwede sir. May tatapusin ako may pending ako.
PyCon APAC Conference March 1. So, i-move natin. Wala muna March 1. Hindi
Yes
ako
sir.
nakabili ng ticket. Ano daw? Ano tawag doon? Sold out na?
Full na? Okay.
Move natin to. Ayan. Oo nga eh. Nag-submit ako eh. Hindi ba natanggap?
Yung question kanina ni Cardinal Sin sir na sagot mo na ba to? Yung will AI lead to automation? Hindi ko napansin.
Ay, hindi. Ano yung tanong? Hindi ko
Will AI
napansin.
lead to automation?
Will AI lead to automation? Pwede pa-clarify, sir. Hindi ko naintindihan yung tanong.
Cardinal. Akyat kita sa stage, sir, ha? Dito ka pa ba? Parang di ko siya makita.
Oh, nawala na.
Ito, nakita ko. Invite to speak. Accept na lang, sir. Yan, okay. Unmute na lang yung mic mo, sir. Naka-mute ka pa.
Magsimula na po ako maglagay para we have a few minutes.
Hi, Sir Alan.
Hello.
Question lang po.
Yeah.
Since po sa magiging ang first time ko po magiging data engineering if I am hired someday, kapag nag-automation po, gagamit po ba ng AI?
Not necessarily. Well, although, so, magandang tanong yan kasi yung company ko po before, nag-build kami ng RPA product. Kung di kayo familiar, RPA stands for Robotic Process Automation. Ito yung mga nag-automate ng mga repetitive process. In fact, nag-form ako ng RPA Philippines. Ako po yung nag-start ng group na yun. And then nagkaroon kami ng RPA na product. Doon po, actually, walang AI yun. It's all parang no-code programming, ganun, drag and drop, visual UI. Pwede ka mag-perform ng task, sa record mo lang siya. So parang ka lang nagpo-program except ang kinocode nyo mga UI interfaces. Having said that, I think it's obsolete. Kasi kung napansin nyo, like sila ChatGPT operator or tingnan nyo yung browser use na library, using text, kaya na niyang mag-manipulate ng computer. So, I would not recommend mag-aral pa doon kasi I think it's only a matter of time na yung AI na ang mag-manipulate ng computer. So actually, to answer your question, yung automation, malamang AI ang gagawa na. Yun. So baka nga yes ang sa tanong mo.
Sige po. Since naman po kasi, remember nung nasa BPO po ako, lagi po nilang sinasabi po nila po, automation. Kasi po, kasi po pag sabi dan nila, pag nag-automation daw po, mababawasan po yung mga tao, ililipat po dun sa ibang segment po. Kaya yun po kasi yung lagi po nila sinasabi before sa amin. Kaya kailangan din po mag-upgrade po.
Yes, that is correct. Yun nga yung promise ng automation. I think it will be easier now with AI. So, kung sa BPO, most likely, ang magiging skill ay to create your own agents. Hindi ko alam kung may mga nag-BPO ba dito. May nabalitaan akong the BPO themselves created their own parang portal where you can create your own agents. Doon mo automate yung task mo. Tapos pag na-automate mo na, pwede mo siya i-share to the rest of your coworkers. Pwede gamitin ng rest of the group. I don't know how, hindi ako masyadong sa BPO. Yun lang yung alam ko.
Sige po. Salamat po Sir Alan po. And have a nice day.
Pwede kasi tayong mag-start ng the basics on language modeling, which is basically the bag of words by peer encoding. Hindi ko alam kung kailangan pa itong RNN.
Invited user Ian.
Ay, kaya pala kala ko nag-echo yung boses, yung sounds. Good morning po. Good morning, guys.
Morning.
So yun, just to add yun nga, for the BPO settings, yun, nag-offer na ng mga AI agents for chat. Mga nakailang calls na rin kami na nagbibigay na sila na instead daw na chat agents yung kausap, mga specific responses na. Pero super limited ang scope dahil kung ano lang ang i-plug in, medyo mahal yung parang customized prompts. So kumbaga kung anong maximum prompts na pwede lang ibigay, yun lang yun, and then hindi kami allowed mag-prompt engineering dun sa product na yun. So may mga ganung offerings in the market right now pero super limited ang scope, ang mahal pa. Parang nasa 100, 200 per
Gawa kasi yan ang sarili mo. Push mo yan. Hopefully, at the end of this study group, kaya mo nang gumawa.
Sana botan na.
Oo, kaya yun. Kaya yun. We should, hopefully. Pero hindi siya imposible.
Diba? We'll reach out po, Sir Alan. Hindi pa ako nakakabela dun sa ginagawa ko ngayon. Medyo marami pang projects.
Ang dami mo projects.
Oo.
Flame Rage Sir, may question. Hello, I have a simple question. O i-invite ko ba sa stage?
Sige lang. 45 na tayo. Para tayo
Medyo
mag-group study.
medyo mahirap. Medyo mahirap din pala maghanap ng user dito. Flame
Yan,
Rage.
si Hector Banda. Classmate ko to. Wait lang ha.
Hindi ko
Hanapin ko
pangalan
na nga
niya.
lang yung mga materials ko. Nahihirapan ako mag-organize ng group.
Ayun, sige. Ayan, Sir Flame Rage. You may speak.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello,
po.
sir. Good evening.
Okay, so basahin ko lang yung kinoment ko lang here, no. So the first one is are you familiar with Google Firebase and you would consider this as industry standard approach to data handling?
Familiar and industry standard. Maganda yung Firebase. We've used that on production. Flutter Firebase, Next.js, Firebase. Walang sakit sa ulo. I mean, if you design your schema properly, madali siya. Supabase, not much, not experiment lang. Mas naka-Prisma kami ngayon.
Okay. So, ito na lang siguro yung last ko for now. So, since na-mention yung automation, di ba kanina parang na-mention mo po sir yung automation in something like sa mga industries, mga ganun. So, since na-mention yung automation, does that mean that yung automation is nagiging thing na rin sa academe? Which I mean is sa mga schools na pati yung pag-check ng either computer codes or ng kahit mga handwritten na handwritten na works ng mga students is automated na rin. Automatic na rin siyang chine-check by some sort of machine. So I put two links as a reference. Like if you see CodeJam or GradeJam, that's what I'm referring to.
Yes, I'm mentoring the group. Sila Gemar. Well, so the question is this being done? Yes, the technology is there. The question is, sino yung gumagamit? I think konti lang. No, so it's not yet widely used, no. But the technology is there. There are certain yun nga, doon napapasok ngayon yung ethical AI because there are certain, accountabilities involved also when you rely on AI checking the test paper, lalo na kung mga handwritten. Paano kung mali yung pagka-check ng test paper, di ba? You cannot blame the AI for its fault eh. At the end of the day, it's a teacher's responsibility to make sure na tama yung check ng AI. So the use of the technology, the role of the technology goes with training of the end users to use it properly.
Okay, so thank you po dun, sir. And I think that's all for now. And I'll just mute na lang po.
Sige lang. Thank you. Sige, since walang mga suggestion, pwede kong kunin tong mga... Wait lang. Dapat pala pinipare ko na tong outline. Siguro ano na lang po muna. Baka pwedeng mag-type na lang kayo ng name kung gusto nyong facilitator, coordinator, research, or inquirer. Tapos, wala tayong, mag-exceed tayo sa time eh. Ayusin ko lang yung list of topics. Kailangan po natin ng volunteers kung hindi po pwede lahat makikinig lang. Study group po yung pinoform natin. Hex, volunteer ka na! Present ko po yung link. Ayan.
Tanong ko lang, lahat ba nung nandito ngayon, mga nag-register ba to, sir, sa
Hindi ko
form mo ng yun yung hindi natin na-check pa eh, no?
Hindi natin ma-check.
Yung mga nandito, baka pwedeng i-chat nyo kung naka-register kayo dun sa study group.
Dito na lang siguro, dito sa
Tama.
sheet, maybe put their email address.
Okay.
Oo. Pa-type na lang po ng email address. So kung marunong na kayo, may familiar na kayo about AI, you can put it in the facilitator or data science para naman may katulong ako pag-facilitate. Kung masipag lang po kayo tulad ni Kata pero busy sa ibang bagay, you can apply as coordinator. Ayan, andong may inquirer. Huwag naman po natin inquirer. Wala tayong inquirer kung walang mag-research. Pwede pang palagay na rin ng email. Tama ba? Hindi na pala, no? Paano natin sila makakontak? Discord na DM na lang. Okay. Discord name na lang daw po. Discord name.
Okay.
Oo, kung marunong na mag-program, ayan. Ang inquirer para sa mga newbie na lang. Yon. Or 40 po tayo dito. Nag-expect ako ng 40 na pangalan dito sa sheet.
Sa coordinator, sir,
yun.
anong gagawin nun? Yung magko-coordinate lang.
Ang ikaw, oo.
Parang ako, dilagay ko pangalan ko.
Hindi, dapat researcher ka. Pero yung ginagawa mo, oo.
Hindi, ano muna, researcher. Di ba, syempre kailangan ko paghandaan yon.
Yes. Kailangan paghandaan siya. Yun yung maganda doon, di ba? Mapo-force ka mag-aral para hindi ka mapahiya pag-explain. O di master mo na ngayon yung
Yes,
subject
sir.
after that.
Ay, mali. Ano pala?
Yan, din na si Cardinal.
Discord na, Discord.
Deep research na bahala. Pwede naman, deep research na bahala. Kailangan lang may explain nyo rin, di ba? Tapos may inquirer. Sasagutin niyo yung tanong. Si deep research, sino sasagot?
facilitator yung mga master na to.
Yes. I mean man, master. Baka sabihin niyo, yes ako, nandun ako eh. Kaya pa ako nandito kasi nag-expect ako may matutunan din ako sa mga research na gagawin nyo. Ayun. Feeling ko lang kaya ko naman siyang i-organize. I have enough knowledge to know, where to put things. Pero syempre hindi ko master lahat yan. Ang mga master po yun yung mga researchers sa OpenAI. Yun. Itong newbie na masipag. Ayan. Ayan, may description na kata. Yung coordinator, newbie na masipag. Ayun.
Okay.
Ano na lang po, Discord name para ma-chat ko kayo. Nag-iisip pa yung iba. Okay, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 na names pa lang po ang nandito.
Ano yun? Come on.
38 tayo.
Hindi ba parang 40 plus yan kanina? So since...
Nagsiwalaan na. May nag-volunteer. Nag-drop off na. Kaya niyo yan. Meron tayong
Nag-isip
dalawang
pa yan,
researcher. Sige lang. Actually, pwede na pala natin iwan lang tong itong sheet.
Sir,
Tapos yung mga
pwede
nag-sign
naman.
up dito sa sheet. Oo. Ayan, Sir June, programmer. Lagay na kita sa
Sir
researcher.
June.
Ayan na, binolunteer na kita.
Sir June na. Sir June, invite to speak ka na.
Hello.
Sir June,
Sir, sige go.
Yes, good evening.
evening.
Pwede naman ako, kaso lang, medyo busy kami ngayon eh. Nasa call center ako. Tama nga yung sinabi kanina na may mga sariling AI assistant kami. And then, depende sa privilege na binigay, yung iba pwedeng gumawa ng sarili nila. Na, tapos sila na rin yung although, sa amin, allowed naman kami. And then, meron din kaming mga parang commercial version na siya na yung mag-hack ng calls. Pati chat. It can be customer facing or agent facing. Yun yung existing. Although main role ko ngayon, partner lang with operations to come up with innovations kasama yung AI development using the existing tool that we have and also yung look-up. And then, ito naman sa personal. Anyway, thank you.
Sige sir, nilagay na kita doon sa researcher. Meron pa ba? Magbo-volunteer?
May mga bagong pasok, sir eh. Send ko lang uli yung ano.
Inquirer. Yung
Ito po
Inquirer
yung,
Hex, lang
Google
siya.
Sheet.
nag-a- Yan, dyan kayo mag-type. So, difference ng Inquirer sa researcher. Yung researcher, it will research on a certain topic and then teach on that topic. Inquirer, taga-tanong lang siya doon sa taga-research. Kaya maraming inquirer, maraming gusto magtanong. Kailangan po natin na mag-research din, kundi wala tayong mapag-uusapan. What we can do,
Ano sir,
Kata,
habang wala
Sige.
pang ano, halimbawa, nag-volunteer as researcher, ikaw munang mag-lecture, ganon?
Hindi, volunteer ko to si Hector. Alam ko to, kilala ko to eh. Ilalagay na
Okay.
kita, X. Pwede naman. Pwede rin. Yeah, baka nga, no? Sige, maybe the first few sessions, ganun na nga lang.
Yes sir,
And
para
hopefully,
kasi may idea kung paano ang gagawin.
hindi ko rin nga alam. We'll figure this out. Pero sige. Baka ganun nga mangyari. We'll just run the first few sessions. Oo, sa paano ko maka-volunteer? Oo nga eh. Good question, Sir Bernard. I was hoping na mabubuo natin yung topic dito. Pero hindi pala ganun kabilis ma-form yung topics. So, may message ko na lang kayo pagka nabuo na yung topic. In the meantime, pwede ka na, Sir Burns, researcher. Parang yun doon naman yung ano mo eh. Ano? Oo. Lagay ko na yung pangalan mo. Sorry. Ayan. Tapos, may message ko na lang po kayo kung ano. Ito si Hector. O, bangis to si
Wala ka
Hector.
pala.
Kilala mo yan. Shy lang.
Wala pa nga palang mga topic dito sa ano. Eh di pwede pa lumipat,
nga
sir,
eh.
ano?
Ha? Wala pa. Opo,
Pwede pa
hindi pa to
lumipat.
fix yung topic. Tsaka
Hindi pa
to
final, okay.
ang original plan ko, parang bubuin natin during the session yung topics. Tapos ngayon nandito na, lost na rin ako kung paano i-organize. Maybe for the benefit of I'll just show again yung objective. Yeah, maybe we should, with the rest of the group, yung slide. Kasi nandito yung... Okay. So, for the newcomers, ito po ang gusto nating makover na topics. Ayan, Hex. Tuturo naman yata ni Prof. to. But, these are some of the topics na gusto nating makover dito sa, sa group na to. More on mga AI integration, post-training, distillation, anything related to this. Sa mga nasa industry, most suggested laptop, ako po ay naka-Apple. No problem whatsoever. MacBook Pro. Oh my God. X, pwede ka na magturo LSTM. Nakatapos. Hindi kayo muna stage to si Hector. Mahihain masyado eh.
Ay, sige, sir.
Si Hector po, classmate ko po sa AIM. Nagmamasteral kami ng data science. Ayan, Hex.
Hello.
Pwede ka na magturo LSTM. Kakatapos na ng midterm kahapon.
Yeah. Sige, excited to be part of this group, no?
Yan, no?
Alan.
Thank you, Hex. Ayan, so so classmate kami, actually nagmasteral din ako. Ang difference lang po kasi naging part ako ng AI Makerspace. So doon they teach us yung mas advanced na mga more about large language model, especially yung mga state of the art na. So kaya mas malakas loob ko, pero nag-aaral pa rin ako. Okay na ba? I think ito na yung end ng natin for today. I just need to know who wants to volunteer where, na hindi natin na-organize maigi kasi hindi pa maayos yung topic. So, bunuin ko na lang po ito and then I will contact Okay na, may question pa guys. Type nyo na lang yung ano nyo kung saan nyo gusto. I will complete the outline ng mga topics. We'll skip March 1, so we'll have 2 weeks from now para makapag-prepare naman kayo. And most likely nga, the first few weeks, kami muna, ayan, meron ako katropa dito sa Hector ang magturo. And then, yun, hopefully we'll be able to bring in more people. Kung wala nang tanong, I think this will is it for tonight. Naglampas na rin tayo ng time.
Okay. Oh, yes, sir.
Alright, sige.
Okay na, sir.
Thank
Sige
you.
po. Thank you, sir.
Alright.
Good night,
bye-bye.
everyone.
Bye.